Hi, I'm Rich Harvey, buyer's agent, CEO and founder of Propertybuyer. In a booming market, it's easy to become disillusioned and disheartened when you keep missing out every week. But the good news is that the market is just starting to moderate and turning from white hot to red hot. But the tough news is that the rising property market is here to stay for at least another 18 months. Here's 5 key signs that say you might have buyer fatigue. Firstly, being overlooked by agents. In a hot market, selling agents are hammered with hundreds of inquiries within hours of listings going online. The sheer volume of these inquiries often makes it really difficult for the agents to call everyone. I've heard of several stories of buyers putting in early offers, but the selling agent not getting back to them and selling it to somebody else when they would have been happy to pay more. The second feature is being overwhelmed by the competition. Attending the first open house and lining up between 60 other people trying to get in the front door can just be overwhelming. And standing at an auction with around, say, 25 other registered bidders can also be really intimidating. And then watching the auctioneer do his song and dance routine to extract the highest offer and seeing that price sale $500,000 over your limit can really feel you're leaving helpless. The third sign of buyer fatigue is thinking that price guides are a joke. Well, let's face it, many price guides are really a joke and significantly underquoted. But some agents are far more transparent and will quote a very accurate range, while other agents engage in bait pricing, reeling in the unsuspecting buyers, thinking they've got a chance and creating competition, and then watching the property sell for 15 or 20% above the guide. The fourth sign of buyer fatigue is constantly changing the brief. If you've been looking for over 12 months and seen prices jump so quickly, then you may need to adapt your search criteria or cast the net a little wider and moderate your expectations. But for the really fatigued home buyer, changing your brief on a weekly basis just won't help you. And lastly, being overwhelmed with property choice. If you're frustrated at scrolling the real estate portals each night and finding out that property is just not coming up, well, the good news is the volume of listings is starting to tick up at a faster rate than what we've seen in the first quarter of the year, as vendors are taking advantage of a rising market. So how do you overcome these classic signs of buyer fatigue? Well, firstly, be persistent. Don't give up too early and sit on the sidelines and watch the market sail away. You've got to be in the game. Secondly, create multiple buying options. Don't just have your heart set on one property. You need to constantly be looking and have several options to consider. You've also got to access off-market opportunities by creating relationships with local agents. And this is what I do as a buyer's agent every day. In fact, last week, I uncovered 4 off-market homes in my local area. Next, you've got to evaluate price carefully. Don't overpay. Remember, the bigger the mortgage, the longer it's going to take you to repay it. And then once your offer is accepted, exchange contracts super fast by using a solicitor that can act with light speed. Well, if you'd like help searching in this hot market, please reach out. We'd be delighted to help. I'm Rich Harvey. Thanks for watching.